Yeah, I think we are live and ready to go. So, hello everybody, and it's been a while, but welcome to another episode of HP Critical's Does It Hold Up? I am your host Brandon, and this is kind of an interesting episode because we're back in more ways than one. Because as you guys have no doubt realized that the stream was taking a nice little break. We had some stuff to the website that is going to be unveiled very soon, like very soon. That I'm excited for you guys to see, and that's mainly what we're working on in the background. But we're back to our normal streaming schedule, and that includes Does It Hold Up? So yeah, we're back to doing Does It Hold Up? But we're also back on the Nintendo Entertainment System app, which we have not been on for a hot second. Oh, I need to lower the volume a little bit. Hold on. I'm sorry, it's really, really loud. Anyway, so I haven't been on this app in a long time, because as longtime viewers may have realized, season one was dedicated to the NES games. We played literally every single thing on here and gave it a review. If you missed any of those past episodes, we have them up on our YouTube channel, which is HP Critical, space between HP and Critical there if you want to check all those episodes out. And all kind of different games here. But I did say at the end of the season that if they ever updated the NES app with new games, that we would come back to check them out. And so far, we have done that only one time. My guest was my good friend Sterling Silver. We checked out Ninja Jajamaru Kun, which was this, and it wasn't a very long episode, but it wasn't a very long game to check out. So we did that. They added a special version of Super Mario Brothers 3 specifically. I do want to check that out, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that tonight. I do want to kind of stay focused on tonight's game. So, if you will, this is basically a bonus episode of Season 1 EX, I sometimes call it. Because, hey, Earthbound Beginnings has been added to the Nintendo Entertainment System service. People were starting to doubt that if this was going to happen or not because, games kept getting added and they kept getting it was continually games that, let's be quite frank, a lot of people just did not care about, or had never heard of, and that was the case on both the NES app as well as the Super Nintendo app. And they just kept not putting either of the Earthbound games on there, and people just didn't think it was going to happen, and then it finally did. So awesome. I'm glad if they're finally here. um I do wish they would have put the original Earthbound, not original, but the Super Nintendo Earthbound out a little sooner because, as people who saw the season 2 finale may remember, I did play the Super Nintendo Earthbound, but on the Super Nintendo Classic Edition and not on Switch. I will not be doing it on Switch now. There's really no point in me doing so. The only benefit in doing so would be to use the online features, but it was mostly going to be a single player experience anyway, so I don't really see the value in going back to Earthbound. I already said it held up very well. If you want to watch that episode, it's going to be on our YouTube as well. But today's focus is on Earthbound Beginnings, and this is a very interesting game to discuss because here's a little history lesson for you. First, let's hit the start button to get details. So, see, released in 2015. That's a very significant, and I'll tell you why that is. By the way, I've got because this game is ostensibly like late 80s, 90s, rural America, not rural America, suburban America. That's where the Earthbound series is kind of based off. I'm kind of wearing a 90s themed gear here. I got the Space Jam shirt, a backwards hat. It's the best I can do. I don't have a whole lot of vintage 80s, 90s clothing, so, I work with what I got. But anyway, so Earthbound. This game has been given the title Earthbound Beginnings. I will bring up though that once the game, you can see it right now. Actually, let me go ahead and switch over so you guys can have a better look. That if you look at the title screen, it just says Earthbound. In 1980, I'm gonna actually properly read this in a second. I'm just kind of skimming through to see if it says. Oh shoot! Oh, no, 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 nope, 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 no. That's not what I want to do. I did not mean to start it yet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am using an NES controller. It's been a while since I held it. It's tough to remember where the buttons are sometimes. Anyways, Earthbound Beginnings, as it said there, it says Earthbound, and then it says 1989 and 1990. That's when the game was originally set to be released on the Nintendo Entertainment System. This was to be the original Earthbound, and for those who don't know, the Earthbound series in Japan is known as the Mother series. If you've always been wondering what is Mother 3 and why do people keep asking for this game, so basically Earthbound Beginnings is the original Mother game. the game that we actually got for the Super Nintendo that actually released was Earthbound, and Mother Three has to this point never been localized ever. So I'm kind of telling you the story out of order, and I apologize for that. But yes, this game that I'm going to be playing tonight, Earthbound Beginnings, was the original Mother was essentially meant to be the original game that was meant to release in the series, and that's why in the title screen it says Earthbound, and that was to come out 89 to 1990. That was its intended release date. 89, I think, is when the game originally came out for the Famicom in Japan, and 1990, I believe, is when the game was set to release in America, and I think that's why you have the two different dates there. Um, and the game was completely finished, like in localization. It was gonna be released for the NES, but we never got it. And there's been a lot of interviews and behind the scenes looks at to why that was. But the most prevailing information that I've heard in regards to that is that this is a JRPG for sure, but unlike other JRPGs, which are very high fantasy, with especially during this era, a lot of swords and shields and fighting dragons and other such beasts. This was very atypical of that because it took you to place in a modern modern America setting, and you were fighting off just random creatures, not like monsters like rabid dogs or really mean thugs that were attacking. You're just attacking like normal-ish things, and you were fighting these things with like psychic powers, but your main weapons were like baseball bats, yo-yos, things you would expect a child to use essentially. So this was definitely not like any other JRPG that had ever released before. And for that reason, I think they felt it was going to be a tough sell, even though, again, they had committed to localization and finished doing so. But I don't think they were that confident in it. They were, and as the game was going to be coming out in 1990, the Super Nintendo was to release only a year later, and they were worried that this game would not sell well for this older system when their new one was coming out right around the corner. And the game being as niche as it was, I think they just didn't have faith in it. It was that simple. So they ultimately decided to just not localize it. Well, not it was localized. They decided to not release it. Is what I meant to say. So the original Earthbound never came out in the West initially, and it just kind of stayed there. Who knows how long it's been in Nintendo storage, but this fully localized game just never got released. But and if I'm being quite frank here, they might have been right. I'm glad that we have the game available to everyone now, but I don't think this game would have sold well. And the reason why I say that is because we go to our next example, the game that actually did release, which is Earthbound, which in Japan is Mother 2. That came out, I want to say in 95. Yeah, localization I think was done by 95 for the Super Nintendo. And they marketed that game as best they could, but no one bought Earthbound back when that first came out. It was very much a cult classic in the truest sense of the word because only those who actually played it back then, I think, really had appreciation for it. It sold miserably. And the only reason people could really care about it, or started to care about it, let me not put words in people's mouth, but I think the reason why people started to care about it was because the inclusion of Earthbound's main character was a boy named Ness, and he was a character since the original Super Smash Brothers for 64, and he has been in every single Super Smash Brothers game since. That's what really got people's attention on Earthbound when they didn't initially care about it before. And since then, a lot of people have come to play Earthbound and absolutely adore it. Some people go as far as say it's one of their favorite JRPGs ever, if it's not their number one favorite. And for the longest time, that's the only game in the series we had. The original Mother Earthbound Beginnings had not released. It was localized, it just didn't release it. And then Mother 3, the meme, if you're familiar with the Mother 3 meme, people are saying, when's Mother 3? It just never got localized. And people, again, want that game so badly because, Lucas, who's also in Super Smash Brothers these days, was the main character of Mother 3. And that game still hasn't come out yet either. But when the Wii U released in 2015, when the Wii U came out in 2012, but in 2015, Nintendo unveiled a very surprising virtual console release, and that virtual console release was Earthbound Beginnings. Now, again, this game had never officially been localized. Sorry, I keep saying officially localized. It was localized. They just didn't release it. The game had never been officially released up to that point, which is why, again, why it says 2015 there in the, I'm sorry, let me show you guys why it says 2015 there in the release schedule, because even though the game finished localization 1990 and that was an intended release year, it didn't come out in for another 25 years, which is really crazy to think about. But that was its initial release on the Wii U. And again, when you boot up the game, it'll say Earthbound because that's what they intended to be called, Earthbound, and they just kind of carried that over to the Super Nintendo title. But as you see in this box art here, it says Earthbound Beginnings, and that's how it's labeled on the Wii U as well. And that was the first time anyone outside of Japan could finally experience the original Mother game, as it was called now as Earthbound Beginnings. In a way, it was kind of like, I guess it was a subtle way of saying, oh, this is like a prequel to the original Earthbound. It is, but it did release first. It's just we never got a chance to play it up until that point. Uh, with the official localization and all that stuff. But yeah, it was locked on the Wii U for a good 7 years. It was the only way to play it. It never got released on any other service. It wasn't on the NES Virtual Console. It wasn't on the 3DS Virtual Console. You had to have a Wii U to play Earthbound Beginnings, or you just didn't. And that's all the way it was to it. And then, of course, we've been getting NES and Super Nintendo games on Switch, so naturally a lot of people were saying, bring Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings. Earthbound in particular, I think, was what people really wanted, but they're the hardcore enthusiasts, of course, wanted Beginnings too because, it was locked on the Wii U. People wanted to at least be able to try it without owning a Wii U because a lot of people just didn't. So there you were. They wanted a way to play Earthbound Beginnings. So yeah, I feel like Beginnings might have been since it was fully localized, they didn't have to really do anything. They just had to release it. I feel like that might have been one of their initial tests to see if Mother 3 was viable to release in the West. And if that's the case, I'm gonna say it probably didn't do well because it was on the Wii U. So I'm hoping that Earthbound Beginnings and Earthbound's release on the Switch for Nintendo Switch Online is what really gets Nintendo looking at. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the best way to phrase this. I'm pretty sure Nintendo has a way to track what games a lot of users are playing on their Switch Online services. And I feel like if they notice a lot of people are playing Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings, then maybe they'll finally do Mother 3. There's a lot of people that have already given up hope that Mother 3 will never get an official localization. I am not one of those people. I think there will come an opportunity in which Nintendo will see it's finally viable to release the game, and then which point they will do so. That's my belief. And, it's not something you can really disprove if I'm being quite real, because you'll say it's impossible until it happens. The impossible is constantly changing today. No one thought Sora was going to get to Smash Brothers. That was considered an impossibility, and that happened. So you never really know. I think there's more out there things that could happen than Mother 3 finally getting official localization. That's just me. Anyway, that was your brief history on the. I don't know if it was that brief, but whatever. Your history on the Mother/Earthbound series and why this game is so significant, because it's a piece of history, if I'm being quite frank. It's a game that was fully localized but never released, and for a JRPG to localize that much text and not release it, you could not do that today. That's a lot of money that you just sit on the table. Games have to come out in some form these days, one way or the other. It's very rare that a game that goes through that much effort and that much money will just simply not release for a reason that, like, it may not sell well. Once you finish the game, you kind of have to just put it out there these days. Star Fox 2, another game we played on this show back during the Season 2 era, was another game that was completely finished localization, and they just chose not to release because they weren't satisfied with it because the N64 is coming out, and they, knew there were better graphics on the table. Why do this fake 3D when there's an actual 3D out there, So that's why that game didn't release, Star Fox 2, until a few years ago. And now here we are. It's a similar situation. It's a rare piece of Nintendo history. Like, I apologize if I've been talking too long about this before I actually even started the game, but this kind of stuff fascinates me if I'm just being quite real. Like, the history of video games, each game tells a different story about the industry, I feel. The good and the bad. But it's the games like this that previously don't release and then end up releasing that particularly fascinate me. And that's why I like discussing it. and I think that's why this game is important. Um, I guess the last thing I'll say before we actually get properly started is those who've watched the series, particularly during season 2, know that I did play Earthbound, the Super Nintendo game, and yeah, I enjoyed it. But even though I bought Earthbound Beginnings on Wii U, I bought it and supported it. I never actually got around to playing it. So this is going to be my first time actually touching Earthbound Beginnings. I don't know what to expect. Well, I know a little what to expect. Earthbound fans that have actually played this game have mentioned that this is the origins of the series. It's not, despite it being called Earthbound Beginnings, as we've covered, it's not a prequel technically. It is the first game that just didn't release, and therefore, it's going to be dated in a lot of ways. It's for a previous console generation, and there's a lot of quality of life improvements that just aren't in there as a result. A lot of people say have this game has aged poorly, but you know what? This is HP Critical. Does it hold up? I am going to be the one to decide whether this game holds up or not, at least based on our personal rankings. You know, it's you really don't know whether something is good or bad unless you try it yourself. You can get the opinions of others, but ultimately, I want to try this game myself and see how I like it, how this original game fares compared to Earthbound on Super Nintendo, which I quite like and really want to finish one day. I've said all I can about this. Oh, I guess there is one thing. The main character of this game is called Ninten. That's I guess in the Super Nintendo's Earthbound. His main character's name was Ness, which is a pun on Super Nintendo because you take the S out of Ness's name and then put in the front it's SNES. So there you go. And then this character's name is just literally Ninten, like Nintendo. It's he's the only Earthbound protagonist or mother protagonist that hasn't been given a slot in Smash Brothers. Ness is in there, Lucas is in there, but poor Ninten, gets no love. What does get love from Earthbound Beginnings is the Magic Cat stage, which is in Smash Brothers Ultimate. You can play that. It is from both Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings. So there you go. Something from that game made it into Smash Brothers at least. But anyway, not much more I can say about that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the information before we get properly started. So, Earthbound Beginnings, released in 2015. Again, that was his first official English release, so there you are. The year is 1980X. The town Podunk, interesting name. As Ninten, a young boy with psychic powers, you must locate the 8 melees to aid the Queen of Magicant. Armed with your trusty baseball bat, you'll fight hippies, zombies, and the occasional magic snail. Find out what's causing such strange phenomena. But there are robots everywhere, and Ninten can't beat them alone. You'll have to team up with a colorful cast of unexpected characters, including Lloyd, Anna, and Teddy, to win intense battles with psychic attacks. PK Fire, PK Thunder, PK Freeze. Sound familiar? Well, Ninten isn't the only one with psychic powers. His companion Anna also uses PSI attacks to help out in battle. But that's just the beginning of your epic team-ups. On Ninten's journey between Magic Kent and Earth, you'll join forces with the Flying Men, too. Have a blast exploring an abandoned zoo, saving the world, and more. Abandoned Zoo. I wonder if that's what the basis was from Lucas exploring in Smash Bros. Brawl story mode, Subspace Emissary. Huh. Interesting. I feel like I'm learning a lot. But yeah, the spells. Yeah. Alright. But Lloyd. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. Produced by Nintendo. Presented by Shigesato Itoi. And there it is, Earthbound. But still, it's crazy to me that this game, after all these years, is just officially available to everyone that wants to play it. I'm just kind of listening to the title screen because you have to temper your expectations. I love JRPGs, but you do have to temper your expectations with the original ones because, they just don't have a lot of the quality life things you may be used to in today's JRPGs. So I'm trying to keep that in mind as I play this game. That I'm just hoping at least the story is good and the characters are fun, and I'll see if I can get through the rest. I played the original Final Fantasy on Does It Hold Up, and I liked its basis. It was just a very dated game, so there's a lot of antiquated stuff with it because of the nature of when it was released. So this game came out 4 to 5 years after the system originally released, so I'm hoping they did some cool stuff with it. But we shall see, I guess. But thankfully, we have files as a staple of JRPGs. What is this boy's name? Is there no way to give him to the defaults? Oh wow, that's weird. Well, I guess we'll just go with the I think this is Anna. This is supposed to be Lloyd, I think. So Earthbound on Super Nintendo had a thing where if you just put like "don't care," you would get their default names. I kind of wish that this game had that, but we'll do our best here. His last boy's name. This should be Teddy here. What is your favorite food? I don't know what my favorite food is, actually. I'm surprised this game also asks that question as well. But I like so many different foods. I'm really not picky, honestly. I don't know, man. This is a tough one. This is tough. I'm trying to like go through my head here of like all my different foods that I eat on occasion. I do really like sushi. Sushi is something I really enjoy. I might answer with that. I can eat sushi like literally all day. I might, you know what? I don't know if that's my actual answer, but it's definitely top 5, so I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, Ninten, Anna, Lloyd, Teddy. Yeah, that's correct. In the early 1900s, a dark shadow covered a small country town in rural America. At that time, a young married couple vanished mysteriously from their home. The man's name was George. The woman's name was Maria. 2 years later, as suddenly as he left, George returned. He never told anyone where he had been or what he had been done, what he had done, but he began an odd study all by himself. As for Maria, his wife, she never returned. Hmm. 80 years have passed since then. So we're definitely in the 80s now. Oh, right into it. Okay, so we got Ninten here. And then you can see his stats at the bottom, it looks like. I'm kind of... hang on, let me... I want to see if I can, like, figure out what's the best place to have my camera set up here. Kind of blocking his name if I put myself there. I'm willing to obscure myself a little bit if it means you guys can see everything. I think that should be okay. I think that'll be good for now. Yeah. I should also mention, by the way, guys, that I am currently in the process of getting a new whole stream layout things going. So hopefully, you know, in the future, you'll have a way that you can see me completely without also taking away screen real estate. That's the goal, because I want you guys to be able to see everything. But anyway, so you got your commands at the top left here. Check this, no problem. That's where this game is going to be a bit dated, because you don't know what you can always interact with, unfortunately. It's not like in Earthbound. Nothing happened. So we already have second power saves. Goods. We have a cash card. Eat. Don't be silly. You can't do that. I like that setup. Oh, nice. Okay. Fight message speed. I'm going to assume that the higher number... I'm going to try 4 and see how that goes. Okay. So your B button assignment is... This is an old-ass font, I must say. But, let's see. B button assignment is 2. Okay, so B will let me run. That's cool. I'm okay with that. Starts to do, and then state. Alright, yeah. I'm holding B and it lets me run. That's good. I'll take that. This place is not on the map. And then setup is so okay. A button is always going to be to bring up your menu. That's okay. So start will always bring up your map, and select will always bring up your state. Oh, state, like in status. Got it, okay. So we have no melody, we have telepathy. Nin10 is at level 1 at the moment. How is my PP at... Hold on, is it because I use telepathy? Did I like take up energy? All of our stats are like really... I want to check that actually. And now let me check the status. Ooh, so it does take up 1 to do that. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Good thing I'm figuring this stuff out now. That's what I'm talking about. Like, these old RPGs will not tell you certain things. You can also access your state from there. PSI. Who are you talking to? And that's the problem. You don't really know what to interact with. Oh, what the heck? What? Lamp is attacking me? What? What? Oh, this music, I recognize this. Is this the regular battle music? Did I recognize like a remix of it to these like useful like memes in the internet? Oh, hold on one second, I gotta see something. There we go. Checked lamp. Offense 3. It hovers in the air. Oh wow, that's useful. I guess we fight. Damage of 3. I can't believe the act. Let's try a guard, see what that does. Okay. I feel like that's not gonna matter as much though. That's weird. I'm trying to use PSI, but it just takes me to fight. Maybe it's because I don't have any. You can't now. Okay. Ooh, I got hit with a crit. Okay, you can press B to cancel your auto. You win. What the heck is going on? Another lamp? Brother, I'm so scared. The lamp seems to be alive. Let's beat up the lamp. I don't know what I'm hitting it with. Do I even have a weapon at the moment? Okay, hang on. Yeah, what do I have? I don't have anything equipped, so I must be hitting with my little boy fists. Oh my, brother, our house is falling apart. Boo-hoo. Do I have another sister? Help me! What? Is that a doll? Oh, this is creepy. Doll draws near. Okay. Okay. This doll is pretty fast. This doll has a lot of health. What the heck? Oh, jeez. Yo, it's still going? How much health does this doll have, man? The doll dodged. Oh, boy. Finally, the doll doesn't move anymore. Oh, God. Am I gonna level up soon? Let's go! Next level. Fight has increased by 3. Speed has increased by 2. Let's go. Wisdom has increased by 2. Strength has increased by 3. Force has increased by 3. I don't know what a lot of these stats mean. I got some more HP, though. That's nice. The phenomenon has stopped for the moment. I was scared to death. Oh, wow. Check out what's hidden inside the doll. Oh, I'm glad she had highlighted the check. An old music box. As the music box was wound up, the melody began to play. Oh! What the heck is this? Okay, that wasn't long. Didn't remember the tune. Okay. Brother, here's some juice. You are thirsty, aren't you? Did that get added to my inventory? They gave it to me and they... Orange juice. Vitamin C is always good for a few HP. Doesn't tell you how much though. Use it for all your banking needs. Let me see something. So Nintendo has 2 sisters, I guess. I could check it. I'm trying to get an idea of what I can and can't to really look at here. Anything else I can check here? Talk to the sister real quick. Is it raining outside? Oh wow. Brother, here's some juice. You are thirsty, aren't you? Oh, come on. Yeah, this game is pretty antiquated. But it's so I can keep getting it? Hey, let's go. Continue to drink orange juice. Covered by 8. You don't have any friends to hand the goods to. Would use work the same way? Okay. Can I just keep getting juice from them? How much? What's my max? Okay, I'm at max HP already. I don't. Why would I? Can I just stock up on the juice here? It just seems like I can just keep like getting unlimited juice, but I feel like I'm gonna need more stuff in my inventory, so let me just stop there. I can always get more if I need it. What the? The door is locked. No problem. Can't check this telephone that's here. Okay. Nintendo, are you alright? Egad, what is happening to our house? I wish your dad were here now. Maybe. Telephone. Nintendo, please get it. I gotta talk to the phone? Oh my god. I mean, that makes sense, I guess, but... This is your dad. Well, seems like a poltergeist. I'm not exactly sure how to, but your great-grandfather studied PSI. You might find something in the basement to help. But I left the basement key someplace. I can't remember exactly where. Anyhow, son, you are my only hope. It's time for you to go on a little adventure and explore the potential of your powers. Powers not be taken lightly. Okay, Nintendo, go for it. But remember to come back and check on our family. Bye. Oh, phone me and I will save your progress. Call me whenever you want. Oh, this dialogue is so quirky. I like it. Slam. Slam! Nintendo, are you alright? Egad, what has happened to her? I transferred $50 into your account. After the amount you spent, balance is 50. Spend your money wisely. Well, the next level requires 18 for Nintendo. By the way, do you want to save? Okay, but I was thinking of going to sleep now. I've saved your progress so far. Good night. Okay, so this is kind of like an Earthbound proper, Super Nintendo Earthbound. Just like your mom, you never want to stop. Please don't push yourself so hard. Slam. So I gotta like find this key somewhere. So I wonder where this key is actually. I don't know. I don't think I'm getting anything from the drawers there. Oh man, I recognize this music. You can converse with the animals. Tell you a secret. Why don't you check me out? Bow wow. There on the dog's collar was a basement key. Nintendo got basement key. What are you doing down here? I am Minnie. What can I do for you? Oh, I can leave items with her. That's cool. See you later, and brother, you take care. Oh yeah, you got limited item space. You can't just load up an orange juice and call it a day. Basement key. Use this key to unlock the basement door. Alright, so let's the goods. Use. Nintendo lock the door when inside. Oh, this room is dark as all get out. Oh, no, I don't know. I meant to just check it. There was GGF's diary. Nintendo got. Okay. Let's look at that. Oh, great grandfather's diary. It is old, ragged and filled with entries. Let's look at it. Diary is hard to read, but open up to this page. Password. The one who lost the tail. The forgotten one, the ship that sails. Okay. What the? Bro, what? Oh, God! That's a creepy ass man. Beat it up. Okay. Rat uttered dirty words. My fight decreased by 7? Anyway. There was bread. Can't carry anything else. I'm gonna have a quick drink real quick. Oh, this is random encounters. Okay. you know, that does make sense. This is the original. I very much doubt that they could handle enemies on the screen. But then they did that with the lamp, though. It's distressing that their basement has all these rats, though. That's quiet now. Can I check this out? I got bread. Plastic bat. Oh, do I have to equip that? Hold on. Does it leave my inventory if I equip it though? Oh my goodness. Equipment is okay for Nintendo. Use it. Okay. So is it still my good section if I... Okay, awesome. So then we check state. So now we have the plastic bag. And that's my inventory at the moment. No way to sort it. But yeah, you have 8 slots. I can get rid of this basement key. I don't think I'm gonna need it anymore. I'm gonna leave this basement key with you. I don't need this. I'll keep it. Let's care. Let's say no for now. I feel like I'm gonna need the diary for a second. But my sister up here is doing this. What if my sister upstairs doing? Is she gonna give me another orange juice by ass? Okay, that was the sister that was in this room. No, I'm Mimi. Don't confuse me with Minnie. Oh, let's go this way. Oopsie, come on. When you find something strange, be sure to check it out every time. Check this sign out. Nintendo's house. I really like this music though. This music is great. It's a pretty... There's not a whole lot around here, though. I will say that. But... Oh, we got something over here. Oh, what can I do? What should I do? Where can I go? Who can I see? What should I do? What should I do? My little Pippi is gone. If you're going to Podunk, please tell the mayor. Oh me, oh my. House. Okay. The only house I've seen, I can't go in. Okay, run this way. Uh-oh, random encounter. Ah, snake! Oh no! I want to fight a snake. How much damage is it gonna do? Okay, it's only one. Okay. That's doing a lot more damage though. That's nice. Let's go. That snake can't possibly last much longer. It was plastic bat damage. There it is. Snake became quiet. What's over here though? This can't be the way to Podunk, so... Oh man, is there really nothing here? Alright, oh! So this game does have mostly random encounters. What? A centipede?! Oh no. Ooh, I got hit with a crit. You centipede, I swear. I'm gonna have juice. Yeah, swift dodge. Let's go. Yeah, we need the centipede. Let's go this way. Alright, continue on. Oh! There's another enemy. The hippie draws near. Oh dear. I recognize this music in Earthbound Super Nintendo, so a lot of music got remixed for that game, I see. 5?! Yo, the hippie hurts hard. I'm gonna have to drink real quick. Hold up. Alright. Oh, this is scary. How much health does the hippie have? Okay, dodge. Good. Oh man, that was a waste of a turn. Yo, what is going on? Meditating? Bro, what is going on? There we go, another crit. Regain senses. Yo, a hippie is a random enemy in this game? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, orange juice. Actually, hold up. How much does the bread heal? Okay, but his crumbs can be used to mark your trail. Yo, what? Okay, I'm gonna eat the bread. $18 though. That's a lot of health. Yeah, I'd rather do that. Welcome to Podunk. So does that mean random encounters are gonna go away or no? Where does this lead? No hunting approaching. The Canary Village Wildlife Refuge. That may mean there's enemies over there. Let's go this way. I cannot go inside this house. I was trying to see if I could talk to the person inside the house, but I guess not. Did a poltergeist visit your house? It tore mine apart. Wow, that's setting it off casually. Sure. I really like this music. Okay, this house I can go into. There's a rat. Hehe, I am the noisy mouse. Some buildings you can enter, some you cannot. If the door is round or has a sign, go on inside. The rest of the doors will not open for you. Bye! That's good to know. So if they're round or has a sign. Okay. So rounded doors can be entered or has a sign. So this one won't open, right? Yep, this one. Don't tell me you've been south to the cemetery. No, I haven't. What's south to the cemetery? Okay, let's go this way. So I can't go inside that house. For an NES town, this is pretty big, actually. Like, I'm impressed with the scale, at least. Someone must be controlling the dead. This is a really big town, actually. Let's see what else we can find. Zombies may be anywhere in this town. Anywhere in this town? Go inside here, at the hotel. The room rate in this hotel is so inexpensive. And that's not where it stops being cheap either. I gotta go to an ATM machine to actually get my money. Whenever you get tired, just drop by our inn. I'm trying to talk to this person, but they're like... Welcome. $39 for a night. Care to stay? I'm sorry, but you just don't have enough money. Anyone in here? Nope. Anyone in here? Nope. Okay. I guess there's nothing else for us to do here. So many buildings I can't enter. The animals went out mad and out of control. The dead became zombies and began attacking people. What can be done? The Canary Village is northwest from here. It's a nice place to visit, and admission is free. Northwest, okay. I think I saw the sign for that. But then this is blocking this path. It is kind of hard to tell which paths you can and can't take. In some respects. I'm going all the way here, but it seems like it's leaving it. Oh god, and then the enemies are here. A crow! Why does that crow have shoes? 5? I did not mean to leave town yet. Oh god. Oh my god, it's finally gone. There we go, next level. Oh, I gotta get back into town though. Oh my god, I'm hurting. Alright, I'm back in town. Let me not leave yet until I find stuff. The town mayor is looking for a brave man. Nintendo is certainly no man, but... Hi, you are that snot-nosed Nintendo who sat next to me in kindergarten. Okay. Oh. Where's the ATM? I need to get money, dude. City Hall. City of Podunk. I'll go there later. The reception at City Hall is so gorgeous. The gentleman in here is my idol. How may I help? Do you have something to return? Good. Thank you for shopping with us today. What is this? Please insert your cash card. Oh, this is the area? Oh, come on. Why is there like a certain, like, the amount of input delay for certain things? Like here there's no delay, but when I'm moving, sometimes there is. I would like to withdraw, please. I need money. 102. Let me have all that real quick. I'm gonna need all that. Drugs. Is there a place where I can buy equipment? Welcome. What can I sell you? Insectide. What? I don't even know what these do, and they won't even tell you, I bet. Oh, man. Maybe I can go upstairs. Sports goods. This should be worth a place. Ah, wow. Look at these prices for some of these. I already have the plastic bat, but I'm assuming the slingshot will let me, So, right off the bat, I can tell you that it doesn't look like you can get info for these. Again, antiquated RPG, right? So if you were to play this game yourself, you would probably need a guide to, like, make sure you're buying what you're supposed to be buying and getting one and on. Look how expensive some of these are. Don't need to do it. Come see us when you do. Hat? I'm trying to talk to this person here, but it won't turn the right way. Look for yourself. All the animals have it. Oh man, only this canary chicken's left. What? Huh? What? I don't. Yo, my boy George is on chat. What's up, my dude? Oh man, canary. Okay. 85. Hell no. If it's free, do you want it? Then take it. What? Did I get the canary? Canary chicken's eyes show sadness. What? The hell? Bro, so I would if I had decided to pick it up, would I have had to spend $85 to get that canary chick I could have gotten free? Yo, I would have been livid if I had done that and found out. I think something is controlling the animals. Hey man, I'm always down for you to say hi, man. Good to see you. Oh man. Yeah, these drinks are like way too expensive. I definitely don't need all that nonsense. I gotta like, go to the hotel though and like heal for real though. But I also need more money because I want to buy that slingshot. Oh my god. That's the thing that always scares me about these old games. Is like healing is not free, and so you have to like do the razor line, you're towing the razor's edge between having enough money to buy better equipment and like being able to live. It's convenient that the cash machine is next to the service counter, but why should I care? I don't have a card for it. Oh man, they really gave this like 10-year-old kid like his own like freaking credit card or whatever, or cash card. It's not really a credit card, but anyway. To eat, you'll find bread stale, but with its crumbs you can mark your trail. You think I talk too much? Well, do I? Oh, this game, I swear. By the way, for everyone watching, we have partnered with grindingcoffee.co, so if you want to help us support a Black LGBT plus business, use the promo code for HPCritical for 10% off coffee at grindingcoffee.co. The animals went mad and began to escape, so the zoo was locked. I really feel like this zoo that they're talking about has to be the same zoo that we saw in Smash Brothers Brawl. By the way, for everyone watching, HPCritical has a Patreon. If you like what we're doing and you want to show your support, consider becoming a patron using your Twitch Prime sub here on our channel. But the Patreon link is patreon.com/HPCritical. Here's the hospital. What is with this wild-haired girl? She looks like Frida from Peanuts. Hey Nintendo, how's your asthma? Mine has gotten better. The car exhaust still set it off. Nintendo is asthmatic? What? Oh my god. Yo, I'm trying to talk to this fat guy here. That's a little girl who strayed into the cemetery and been rescued. There's a girl that went to the cemetery? Yo, what is going on in this town? Oh my goodness. Zombie! Ah! Pseudo zombie? What? Oh no! I didn't heal! Yo, can I run? 11 damage! No! Oh no, I'm gonna die! No! I didn't think NPCs were zombies. What is Ah! Can I get this in time? Oh no! You lost the battle. Oh no. Nintendo. You seem to be worn out from fighting. One more time. The strength regained. Nintendo returned once more to the fighting scene. Do your best, Nintendo. Wait, where did I leave? Oh, so you lose like, I think you lose like half your money or something like that, which is not good. I had 102 and now I have 51. Yeah, you lose half your money if you die in battles. Oh my god. Oh man, this is rough. A stray dog? What is... Oh, that's a collar. I was like, what the hell is that on his mouth? Okay, I dodged the dog. How much health does this dog have? Alright, I was about to say. I gotta get back to Podunk. Why do we live so far away from the, like, all the way out on the outskirts from this town? I'm a stray dog. Alright. Alright. Wait, we're at 0 PP? Not that I have any PSI attacks to my name anyway, but like, how do we go from 6 to 0? Bro, what is going on here? Alright, I gotta get back to the town. Oh no. Ah! Ah, not another crow. Alright. You left away. I'm doing this. I don't even know how much money I get from these fights because you don't really know until the next time you get to into an ATM basically. Alright, the crow's gone. Like you accumulate the money, but you can only you have to go to an ATM to actually Bro, I took 2 steps. Wally who is Wally? Why is he attacking me with a pitchfork? Bro, what is going on here? This game is so weird, man. Wally dodged swiftly, man. That was such a nothing turn, man. Nothing happens. Wally regained all senses. Alright, good job, Wally. Can I get back to town real quick? Cause I'm really getting hurt here. Alright, I'm back at Podunk. Let's finish exploring the town and so we can figure out what to do next. Where do they have a phone in this town? I haven't seen any phones yet. And I also gotta be careful who I talk to because like that was a freaking zombie. Who are you here to visit? Huh? Sorry, no patient here by that name. Oh, that's right. That's how hospitals work in this game. Well, I'll treat each of you for 25 each. You really don't need treatment? Oh well. I think that's for status conditions, which I don't have any of those. Okay, no one is in here. Anyone here? No. These rooms are empty. Guess we're leaving for now. Do I dare go fight another zombie? That zombie did 11 damage to me. I think maybe I better like steer clear. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like this game is fun, but there's definitely a lot of like you would have to like kind of like scan. Like I would love to play this game, but I feel like I would need like a guide for like some of this stuff. Like idea of where to go. Do I need to grind? If I need to grind, that would be an instant no for me because I don't particularly like grinding in games. But I don't even know when you get your other party members and whatnot. And then over there was like let me see something. That zombie was over there. I didn't talk to this guy yet. Are you really going to the cemetery? No. I thought you were a sensible child. What? Huh? I thought you were a sensible child. What? Either way, he says that. I'm so scared to talk to some of these people. I'm so terrified to talk to them. What's my status right now? 22? Nah. I gotta eat something or drink or something rather. Alright, I'm gonna try again. Wait. Actually, you know what? Let me see how much money I have. So let me go to the department store. Where's the department store again? I thought it was over here. What's over here? Oh, I need to go talk to the mayor too. So actually, we'll go upstairs real quick. check. Oh, right. I gotta use the cash card here. $44. Take it. Wait, what? I don't get it. Why is this not working? Wait, am I doing it wrong? Oh, okay. You gotta, like, move it. It's gotta be at the end there. Alright, now we can go inside here. I'll share the secret with you later. What? What secret? Bro, I'm just here to see the... Bro, what? I am Abbott, not the town mayor, but his assistant. Mr. Mayor's over there. Citizen, I know you would like to help our town. Well, the child is straight into the cemetery. And I'm up for re-election soon. You must help. Please help me. No. Oh! You will go there and save her? Return her to me alive, and surely I'll be a hero. I mean, you'll be a hero. Citizen, I know you like to help your town. We gotta go to the cemetery to save this girl. I really wish I could buy something. Can't buy canary chick. I just want enough money to get this slingshot, honestly. No, she can't buy the orange juice. I don't even know what this diary does either. No. Wait, but seriously, is there no telephone in this town at all? I need to save, dude. Be honest, you're a zombie, aren't you? No. Are you really a human? Yes. It's amazing you came here. There's no cure for zombies. Wait, what about the hotel? Bro, how is there no telephone in this whole town? So I can't save. Is there really no place to save? This is the food market. Man. No, I need to save money. Alright, I'm going to the cemetery. I'm giving it another try. Haha, you shall become a zombie! This is so scary, man. Pseudo zombie. So much damage! Scratch does a little less. So you gotta grind to fight these things, man. You can't just go in. Damage. Bro! These zombies do so much damage. I'm gonna rest. Oh wow, so if you say no, you just Bro, I lost even more money now. You keep your XP at least, which is nice, but yeah, you do lose your money. So anytime you die, it's best to or you think you might die, it's best to like, you only want your money with you basically when you are need to actually buy things. I can't believe that's the only save point though. That's crazy. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop there for now though. I think I have at least a decent idea of like the game's deal. I haven't got any PSI abilities, but like. The problem is if I keep going out, I'm gonna have to grind for a while, and this stream will go on forever if I do that, because I cannot fight these zombies right now. They're too strong. So rather than do that, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just call it there. I already have a save point, so we should be okay. So let's go ahead and talk about Earthbound Beginnings. So what I've heard about this game is absolutely true. Like this game is definitely dated as hell, but it still has the charm that Earthbound has. Albeit just it's a little more obscure. The fact that you have to use a menu for everything essentially to interact with anything definitely feels archaic in a lot of ways, like those old adventure games. But in many ways, I think this game actually does stand out a bit above other JRPGs of its time. Like it's definitely a lot more polished compared to like some early Final Fantasy games or even Dragon Quest to it. But there's still a lot of obscurity too. Like you don't know what your items do, you don't know what the equipment does. This is a very if you're gonna play this game in like 2022 and beyond, I feel like you really need a guide because there's just so much the game does not tell you because it is old for that and then it seems already like right off the bat you're gonna have to do a bit of grinding if you really want to beat some of those enemies. Like I couldn't even get into that cemetery because the first zombie I fought is out here doing 11 damage. While I only got like 30 HP. I'm like, what do I do with that? So you gotta like fight a little bit, and I will say this is a game I definitely do want to play a little more because what charm is there is a lot is enjoyable, but much like it's dated. What can I say? This is a game that has a lot of charm to it, but it's old. So I feel like if someone's gonna try this game in 2022 and like what I hear a lot is if you've never played any of the Earthbound games before, is to play the Super Nintendo one first and then come to Beginnings if you really liked it. And on one hand, there's logic to that because if Earthbound Beginnings is your first impression of the series, it's kind of like playing the original Legend of Zelda as your first impression as the Zelda series. I don't think the original Legend of Zelda is a very good way to introduce someone into the series. Like, there's a better ways to introduce someone, like say Ocarina of Time or Link to the Past or Breath of the Wild, to give a more recent example. Um, and those are fine examples because the Legend of Zelda series is set up in such a way that every individual game has their own story. In a way, they have a connection to the Zelda games, but you can just enjoy them for what they are. Earthbound is kind of the same way. They do have very loose connections to each other. If you have played multiple, you'll see those. But you can start with either any of them and be fine. So, and a lot of people did. They played the original Super Nintendo Earthbound first, and they understood the whole story. There wasn't anything that was really like hidden from them in that sense. Earthbound Beginnings is kind of the same way. You can play this game, and I think that might be for the best. Like, if you've never played Earthbound, playing the original Earthbound on Super Nintendo is probably a better way to start. This game, I feel like if this is your first exposure to the series, it might turn you off, and I don't think that's a good thing because I think this series does have a lot of charm. But it is what it is. This is an old ass NES game, and if you're not prepared for that, it's gonna just like push you back. That said, as someone that has played the original Earthbound and knows the charm, I would be willing to give this game like an honest try. Just with a guide handy because it's very dense, and I don't know if I could do it on my own in this day and age without that. Because otherwise, I'd have to like play the game over and over and figure it out on my own, and I don't got time for that, man. There's so many games that come out today that I wouldn't have time to just like figure out stuff. I'd have to learn it from like a guide and then just play the game and just kind of work from there. So, with all that being said, if you're someone that does have a lot of patience, I think you can and likes JRPGs, I think you could find a lot of fun in this original Earthbound game. I really do. Whether I think it holds up or not, I don't know if it does. I don't know if it does. It's a weird thing to say because yes, it's dated for its time. I think it's a very good JRPG. But yeah, if you're playing this game in the modern era, I don't know if you would enjoy it unless you're really invested and like really trying to get into the Earthbound series like wholeheartedly. And again, as I said earlier, if you want to just know what the hype is behind Earthbound, you're better off just starting with the Super Nintendo game. This is really only for the die-hard fans who really want to know where it all started. It's more, I find this game to be more of a historical curiosity than a must play, I would say. It's if you're interested in it, I think there's a game here. If you have the patience, I think there's some fun to be had here for sure. But I think for the average person who either is not a diehard Earthbound fan or not a someone who appreciates video game history, this is probably something you're just gonna want to skip because it's dated. It's really dated. Um, but that being said, if you do have a Nintendo Switch Online membership, you may not want to stick with this game. But if you're curious about like a really quirky um, JRPG from the NES era, I would at least look at this game and see what it does. The music was nice. Let me say that actually. The music, the 8-bit chip tunes that were available in this game, really nice. Like I was like humming along to the music. I recognize a bunch of it from Smash Brothers actually. I will go as far to say I think this. I only listened to a few songs of this game because again it's pretty early, but what I did here was very nice. This is definitely a very memorable soundtrack for this era. So yeah, if you're a JRPG fan or a diehard Earthbound fan, definitely give this game a look. Um, but for everyone else, I don't know if I can really recommend it. It's old. It's really old, and that seems like such a boring thing to say about an NES game, but that's kind of where I'm at. Honestly, it's I'm glad this game is finally here. It does deserve to be here. It's just I don't think a whole bunch of people are gonna really like gel with it the same way they probably would the Super Nintendo Earthbound game. But yeah, that is Earthbound Beginnings, and yeah, that's all really got to say about it. I do want to try more of it, despite what I said. I want to see how much further I can get, and see if it's worth doing. Uh, we'll see. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching this episode of HP Criticals. Does it hold up? I'll be back next week with a new episode. Back to season 3, back to the regular season 3 programming. So on to a new N64 game. So I will have a guest for that. I have not decided as of yet what the N64 game coming up next week is going to be as of yet, nor have I decided on the guest. That is something I will be deciding. I have a lot of things to figure out because I will say that we took a hiatus in the month of February. That wasn't planned. That was something that we decided that me and the leadership team of HB Critical decided we needed to do to make sure that the new stuff we're planning for the website going forward was something that we would enjoy and that we had time to make it work. And the only way we had time to make it work was to essentially stop streaming for a while. And that's the decision that we came to. So a lot of the streams that I had planned in February, of course, are not canceled by any means. They're going to just be kind of rolled over into the month of March, and then we're just going to keep going from there until we get back on track. So that to say, I do need to look through my notes to see what's going to be the next game. But we will have that figured out by next Monday. The stream should be around, I want to say 7 p.m., if not earlier. I might be able to do it earlier because I actually have next Monday off. So maybe we'll start a little earlier and see how that goes. But again, it'll be an N64 game. You know what? Actually, I do have my good friend Toby. Getting streams organized with him can be difficult because he lives in the UK, so he's like 5 hours ahead of me. But if I have Monday off, that might be a good time to call him up and see if we can get an earlier stream going. So I'll keep in touch, people. Like Monday might be an earlier stream. Next Monday might be an earlier stream than normal. Might be around 2 p.m. instead of the evening, so we can coordinate schedules and get that going. And if he's my next guest, then I have a pretty good idea of what the next game is going to be, and it's going to be hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. But stay up on our social media because that's where we post the stream schedules. We post those every Sunday, so you guys can know exactly what times our streams are. And yeah, that's gonna be at Twitter at critical_HP. Our Facebook page is just called HP Critical, and our Instagram is called HP Critical Gaming. We post the stream schedules there on every Sunday, so you guys can know exactly what's coming up. What I can confirm right now is our Friday stream. Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, myself and a few guests that I have not decided yet are going to be playing Chocobo GP because that releases on Thursday. So Friday, we're going to go ahead and check that out. I'm definitely looking forward to that game. I've heard great things about the original Chocobo Racing on the PS1, and this one looks really good. This modern sequel, I guess it is. It features Chocobos from the Final Fantasy series, but also features other Final Fantasy guest characters here and there. So looking forward to checking that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, that is going to be this Friday at 8 p.m. if you guys want to check out Chocobo GP in action. Yeah, I think that is about it. So thank you guys for watching. It's good to be back. I'm looking forward to playing more classic games. Oh, I'm sorry. I have one more stream I want to tease real quick. This coming Sunday, it's not on our stream schedule because this is something I literally decided only today. But at 7 p.m. on Sunday, I'm going to be joined by Christy. Christy's finally coming back as my wonderful co-host, and she and I are going to be playing more The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword HD. That series has been on a hot break for a good while, but I'm happy to bring it back this Sunday. Again, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're finally gonna go fight the boss of the sand ship and keep that playthrough going. We're gonna finish that game. It's gonna be a little slow going because of all the stuff that's happening, but we're gonna finish that playthrough. I promise you that. So 7 p.m. Sunday, Skyward Sword HD. There we go. Cool. I got everything for this week covered. All right. So yeah, definitely check out, if you enjoyed the stream, definitely check out our website, hpcritical.com. We have all kinds of articles from our team on all kinds of things like gaming, TVs, movies, and much, much more. And we're doing more and more guides. We have a bunch of guides for Pokemon Legends Arceus if you guys are playing that. And we're planning on doing some other guides soon for other release games like Elden Ring, Horizon. We have some guides for Elden Ring already. You can check. We're planning to do more soon. We're planning to do some guides for Horizon Forbidden West, Triangle Strategy, and the upcoming Kirby and the Forgotten Land guides for all those. So if those games interest you, keep an eye on hpcritical.com because you may see some guides coming up soon for those games in case you get stuck. And we're looking forward to giving you guys those. We have our Patreon as well if you'd like to support us, which is at patreon.com/hpcritical. You get goodies every month if you're a Patreon supporter. You can also check out our Teespring store on hpcritical.com where we have all of our cool merchandise that you can buy in all kinds of different colors. Definitely take a look at that if that's something that interests you. Cool stuff. I think that's about it. I talked about our social media. Oh yes, while you're on the website, sign up for our newsletter as well, because then you'll get monthly emails on every cool thing that we're doing. So we're looking forward to having you guys look at that. And again, this stream hiatus that we took was in favor of some new stuff for coming up to the website. So look forward to that in the very, very near future. Like if everything goes well, you may see the fruits of our efforts within this week. But so hopefully everything turns out well. Happy. What's the word I'm looking for? Hoping you all enjoy all the change that we're going to be making, all the good change we'll be making. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out for Earthbound Beginnings. Looking forward to getting back to the N64 era starting next week. And until then, y'all have a great night now. Take care.